In a world of glitz and glam, flashing lights and screaming fans, most people are unaware of the war that rages behind the scenes. And that war includes your favorite artist and your favorite songs. This is The Dark Side of Songwriting. Hosted by Nayim Edwards.
Welcome to The Dark Side of Songwriting. I am your host, Nayim Edwards. Today, let's talk about Omeretta the Great and this dilemma that I feel like I saw without really seeing it being like presented to the forefront when I had watched the show. I remember this from a little while ago when she was on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I don't know if she's on this show right now. I don't even know what's on right now, but who's Omeretta first? Omeretta the Great, female rapper from Atlanta. She got a bubbling song right now called Not Atlanta with I think Lhhatl on the remix or some shit like that. Or Lhhatl might actually be on the song, but this ain't really about the music. I think the music's great first. Obviously, I like diversity, especially in female rap music, even if it's just a diverse look. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, looking at her, you can tell this is not, industry standard. But today, what is industry standard, especially when you hear her music, it's not all prostituted out and all that stuff, and she actually saying something. So, I can get behind that every day of the week. Now, this ain't about that. So, we just push that to the side. This is about, when I saw this show, the first thing we were introduced to when meeting Omeretta for the first time as a person that is not from Georgia is she was fighting with her mama. Now, everybody fight with their mama, right? Who cares? Everybody fights with their mama. My thing is it necessary? Not even is it necessary. This is the dilemma that I saw, basically. What is it worth to be successful if you never obtain the peace that you're looking for? Is your destiny worth sacrificing your business and whatever's going on with your family? Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I think the answer is yes. You should be prepared. If you want to be successful in this, you're going to have to be prepared to sacrifice everything. Time with your family, time with your children, time with your parents, friends, opinions, things that don't work. You're going to have to be prepared to sacrifice it all, because nothing can come before your destiny. Point blank period. You have to be able to drop it, shed it, get rid of it, let it run away from you if you want to be successful in this thing. The thing that is so troubling about this, though, is what is really the most important thing to you. So you come into this show meeting her for the first time. Maybe you heard the song or something. You just didn't have no face to put on it. I mean, I'm guessing she's big on social media or whatever. And this is just me watching the show. And I'm not an avid watcher of these shows, but I do like to tap in so I can know who's doing what and where, so I can go do my own research about them. Did you really care about the relationship with your mother? Was airing out your mother and airing yourself out on national television worth getting the look from Love and Hip Hop? Because let's be real, when's the last time we really seen some super mega something come from Love and Hip Hop? And the last thing I can think is like Lhhatl, but Lhhatl already had whatever foundation of work she had already. Cardi B, so much shit today comes with being what Cardi B is. Like, a motherfucker will really look and question if they really even want to do this rap shit anymore, if they want to do music period anymore, if you're going to get to a superstar, megastar level, and the problems that come with it. Never having no privacy. I like to say privacy, I know it's privacy, but never having any privacy, never fucking getting to just be yourself. Was being on this show worth that? I don't think so. I think that if you wanted to work out whatever you had with your mother, and this is, and you might be asking, what the fuck does this have to do with the dark side of songwriting? It has to do with the dark side of songwriting because sometimes we think as musicians or as just people in general, but we think that all exposure will be good exposure. Any exposure when you know you're not coming through that prostitute door, you're not coming through the whore door, you're not coming through the whore house. You know, if I can get on this show and I can be the realest bitch in the room, that's not the case. I keep having to tap because this motherfucking thing cut off on me. The first 2 times I did it, I'm pissed off. And then somebody called me in the middle of shooting and just to tell me somebody quit their job, man. All right. But the dark part of this is like every look is not that good look. And you think you're going to come and you're going to be the real one. You're going to be the real bitch. I'm going to be the different bitch. That might work, but we know with this TV shit, all you see, I wish I had a box, but all you see is what's in this box. Now imagine you don't see nothing going on where my fingers is swagging, right? All you can see is me through the angle of this box. You don't really know that I got a goddamn jersey on. You don't know I got on a necklace. You can just see I might have on some glasses. You can't see my hair. You don't see nothing on the screen. You don't see nothing in my background. You're only getting this little piece of me, and that's all you have to judge on. When everything in this environment matters to what's going on. You sacrifice that by going on these shows. Love and Hip Hop has, I'm gonna be real, like even with the success people have gotten, Love and Hip Hop realistically has not helped people at all. The only people it has helped is Mona Scott and Yandy for producing the show. Even Yandy had a little chaos in her storyline. You know, she was a manager or whatever. And they even had some family chaos shit. It's just like, how much do family mean to you in this music shit? How much do family mean? We're going to have to talk about that. But how much does family mean to you in this? Because I really feel like she really wanted it to work with her mama. I'm not going to repeat all the disparaging things that was said, but it's just like some of that shit I feel like we could have lived without knowing. We really could have went without seeing you call your mother names, saying what your mother did, saying your mother picked men over you, saying your mother never supported you. What's even more wicked is now the damage is done, right? There's no way to fix it. There's no way to repair it. The only real way we're going to understand is just because it's a parent-child relationship. We're not going to, now this is just your homegirl. Some shit you say you can't take back. It is what it is. But being that this is your mother, we're going to understand if y'all reconcile all good. But dealing with the fact that being placed in the box means that not only are we only getting you from this, and this is all we have to make our judgment call on, we have to be okay with dealing with, we only can judge you based on what we saw. We don't care about the other shit that happened. I don't give a fuck about, you know, you walked out. Y'all got into like they record the most heated argument, and you walked out for 5 minutes to get some air, and you came back and y'all hugged it out. You know, we're not gonna see you come back or hug it out. We're gonna see you leaving, and then it's gonna go to somebody else's story, and you're gonna have to be okay with people viewing you as the bad guy, people viewing you as whatever, because they're not going to show that you actually reconcile. We're going to have to deal with your mother throwing things and cussing you out and saying fuck you, and your family doing all this and doing all that. We don't get to see how the next day y'all came together and like, yo, that was so fucking stupid. I'm sorry, I was looking for something. That was so fucking stupid. I should not have done that. That was so dumb. Why the fuck are we even fight? You know, they're not gonna tell us that part. So you really might love your mama, but you might have to deal with your fans saying that your mother is a bitch. Your fans saying, "Oh, fuck your mama. Why you she a hater too. Your family is your biggest haters." And that might not even be the case. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not helpful. But is your career worth that? Coming this way. Coming the motherfucking Love and Hip Hop way. Is your career worth dealing with all that? And it just depends on how strong you are. Because once you go on Love and Hip Hop, do we give a fuck about how good a person does music on that show? What is that show about? Surface level drama. It might be some real stuff. That show's really like empty as fuck when you watch that shit. And then I'm gonna go on record and say it. I'm just gonna go on record and say it. I don't think Love and Hip Hop is helpful for female rappers. There we go. I don't think Love and Hip Hop is helpful for female rappers because you're gonna have to, even being a success, you're gonna have to deal with. I mean, if success comes with enemies naturally, point blank, period. But that show does it puts a stigma on not even just female rappers. That show has this stigma and this stench that you walk away with that I'm trying to put my finger on. I'm trying to point out. But it's something about being on that show where it's just like, we can't even really take this shit serious. Like, it's just something about being up there where it's just like, do you care about anything? Like, that's my first question. It's just like when I seen Young Jock on that hoe wearing that dress. It's like, do you care about anything being on this show? Seriously. Like, I don't think, I would find it hard to actually, like, I don't know. I don't have the words for that part. It's just something about this show where there's a stench that you walk away with because we know it's not real, and we know that a motherfucker will do. You can get on that bitch, and my another question would be for her because she got what it takes to go and be one of them ones. My question is, what are you willing to do to stay on that show? Do you feel like you have to do anything to stay on this show? Or did you, I got my looks, thanks, I'm out of here. And I feel like that's what she should do. And she need to go over to QC. And now that we're at the end of the video, that's what we're going to be talking about tomorrow, is Quality Control, the best record label for female rappers to have longevity. We can wrap it up here. You know, it's just real sad. Like, I hate to see people. I don't believe in putting your business in the street. I don't believe in trading insults, and no, you can't film me and my mother having a conversation, let alone fighting. There will never be proof that we ever had an argument. As far as you know, I don't give a fuck if Brenda had a baby mixed with Dear Mama. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't care if that was my mama. You're not going to find me disparaging or my mother disparaging me anywhere on the internet. This is the dark side of songwriting, thinking that you got to, you know, this is going to help you, but in the long run, it doesn't do anything but hurt you. My name is Nayim Edwards. This is, again, the dark side of songwriting. Come back tomorrow, and I will holler at you.